Hey, oh, hey, what's up, Yinzer?
What's up, buddy? I talked to Com. He's finishing his dinner and be on in 5.
Cool, 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 cool.
School is tracking that he's in for an interview, I believe.
Oh,
He didn't message me back, so let me.
we are live too, just to let you know.
Okay, Roger that.
Yeah, I was waiting to join, uh, till we were going live. Hey, welcome everybody. Right now it's two people that are everybody. I appreciate you guys. And then we can go ahead and bring in. He should still have the role.
You want to bring in Squid now?
Yerp. Here, I'll go ahead and make sure you still got it. He should. Yeah, he's still got the role, so he can come in.
Cool. Yeah, I just DM'd him. I'll hit him up on Snapchat.
Alrighty then. Hey, L PlayStation. Thanks for coming in, buddy. Definitely good seeing you again.
Between PlayStation and Kane are definitely my go-to D partners and Ice Slasher. They are some beauties.
Yeah, I saw. I guess Ice Slasher is in the finals in PHL.
Did you watch game 2?
I watched games 3 and 4.
Oh, that's what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah,
So you saw me in there tonight with Kaner, Squid, Breezy, and Nuggy.
yeah. I didn't get to see the lines because every time, like, whenever I joined for game 3, all I saw was Moosey was broadcasting. So I hopped in there, and when I hopped in, it showed like the lines, and then it immediately cut to an ad. And then whenever game 4 was starting, like it got so blurred you couldn't read any of the names. So I was like, ah.
Yeah, so we had a 6HL line in there.
I saw a lot of people from the 6HL on both sides.
Yeah, there is definitely a ton of people from 6HL in there. We just played against Moosey, Manzi, Nemec, Lost in the Sauce, Billy. One of the sweatier games I've played.
And then we got the screen pulled up here for to take a look at the brackets and everything. Now I can go ahead and probably pull up the old bracket too.
There's Squidward.
Here we go. Hey, welcome, Squid. Is he muted? He shouldn't be. I think we are getting some feedback from Squid.
How's it going, boys?
Not too bad. There we go. Feedback's gone. Cool, 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 cool. Haven't seen you in a bit, buddy.
Yeah, I've been watching the streams. You guys have been killing it.
Definitely appreciate it. It's definitely been some work in progress. A lot of learning on my end, and a lot more to go. All right, and then the playoff brackets that I have pulled up right now have not been updated, but the series with Buffalo and Carolina yesterday went to Game 7. Game 5 was won by Buffalo, Game 6 won by Carolina, and then Game 7 was won by Buffalo. LA ended up finishing the series against Minnesota 4-1. Yeah, 4-1, so that one ended on Game 5. So we have Buffalo, who was a 2 seed in the East, against 1 seed In the West, LA. But whenever they meet up in the finals, Buffalo had 4 or 5 more points. So Buffalo is going to be the 1 seed in the Stanley Cup Finals. So they will be the home team, and LA will be the away team. Just goes to show the insane depth that the Eastern Conference ended up having. Oh, we got Fancy in. Hey, Fancy bud. And then tonight would be the very first night that every time I've been doing these streams, I always get like so busy getting everything ready, and I end up forgetting to get a drink. Tonight's the first night I have a drink ready. So yesterday was particularly brutal. 2.5 hour stream with nothing to drink.
Oh, you got beer there, or what you working with?
Oh no. I would like to. I accidentally say some things when I get a couple of beers in me, so I would prefer not to be banned from media. So better safe than sorry is what I'm going with. My girlfriend keeps saying, "Did you get something to drink?" And every time after the streams, I'm like, "No, I forgot." So here we go. Man, this is gonna be a crazy series, I think. You there, Squid?
Dude, yeah.
Yep.
Have you watched the playoffs very closely?
Yeah, I watched most of the Kane series. Didn't watch the second round, but I got to witness Buffalo beating us out firsthand. And suffer the wrath of Mangoes.
Yeah. Mangoes and
Uh,
Ronald have had like an amazing connection.
Absolutely. The Mativa and Ronald line was cooking in in the CHL when they won the Mem Cup, and now they brought Mangoes in for it too. And I think Mango and Ronald just click so well because they're so fast. The whole game's based around their speed. They just go so quick that, and if you're not ready for it, they're just blown right by you.
Oh yeah. So who do you have any predictions? What do you think the series is going to go to, and who do you think is going to end up winning it?
I would hope for LA. I'm cheering for LA because Buffalo beat me out, and hope the vote gets a fourth cup. I'd probably say 7 games. I don't see it going like a 4-0, 5-1, 5 sort of game. I think it's gonna be a battle.
Yeah. I personally would prefer Buffalo to win. They beat us out too in the second round, so I would rather lose to the guys that win the cup. That's what happened last season. Arizona, we've lost against LA in the conference finals, and then in Game 7, and then they went ahead and won in Game 7 in the cup, I believe. 6 or 7 games, I can't remember which it was.
Yeah, LA is always a powerhouse. Yins, who do you got? Who are you thinking?
Dude, I think LA takes it. I think Buffalo's defense is not going to be able to handle what LA's about to throw at them. LA's great on defense. Nip and Dextros have been cooking. Twisted Minds and Halo have been cooking, whether on lefty or right D. They switched the one night. And then those two forward lines are just complementary of each other. And I think Buffalo, the Mango Metavus, and Ronald line will win some games. But when it comes down to it, you got to be a deep team in this playoff format. And I think LA is going to take it. Not that I'm not rooting for Buffalo because I want Buffalo to win, but I think LA will win.
Yeah, that LA defense is gonna be hard to break through. Uh, Played with Dex last season on Winnipeg when he came in through the RA draft, and Buddy can do it all, no matter where he plays. We had him on wing, we had him on center, and he just cooks.
Yeah,
Oh, dude, there was a play last.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, we always do this, Lions.
Yeah.
And you always give me the green light. But I'll take it this time. But next time, I'm giving you it. Uh, there was a play that Dex made me look absolutely stupid last season and regular season it was, but it was to win the game too. I think in overtime, but they Omaha'd it. Actually, it was a high flip in the air. I think Squid was in the game. It was a high flip in the air. Dex got the puck, and I was just like, so he went forehand. So I went to go forehand, and then he spun around the other way and went backhand and just right past the goalie.
Yeah, I
And
think
he
that's
does
in
it
the
so much that
highlights.
he probably didn't even clip it. Is it?
I think so. I think I clipped it like a while ago from last season.
Oh, dude, I gotta look at that. Comrade's in the build too now.
Yeah, I've been lingering in here for a little bit, letting you guys do your thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you guys go to work now. I'm just gonna kind of check these lines out.
Yeah, that's what I was about to end up getting around to. It looks like the line for tonight for the LA Kings is left wing Scraggs, center Whatwood, right wing John Wayne. We have Halo at lefty, Twisted Minds at right D, and Evoke, aka Mr. Hardware, in net. That line is the same for both games. And then the line will be the same for both games for Buffalo as well. The line for Buffalo is left wing Mango, center Metavis, right wing Ronald Six Knees, lefty Oblong Big D, and right D JT, and in net we have Mo Bambino.
Yep, their stream should be up shortly. I'm guessing. There it is.
Yep, that's what I just checked.
Buffalo rolling with the big boys in the first two games. Mo Bambino is kind of slept on as a goalie. I played with him in another league. I think it was AXHL. First time I played with him, and never played with him before that. And he was absolutely solid. He was the starter for us. Carried us to the playoffs. And then I think I think we tried to get him last season, but great to see that he's having success with Buffalo. We also got Zerke backing him up. I think he was the owner for my first season in 6HL. So we'll see if he can add another cup to his name.
I'm of the opinion that Buffalo will end up winning as well. I think it'll go to 7 games also. I don't know what it is. I keep hearing it's like kind of what I was talking about last night. Whenever I hear everybody saying the same thing, it just makes me worry. Like, if everybody's thinking this, then something's got to be different. And I may have said earlier I'd prefer to lose to the people that win the cup, but that's not the only thing that's playing into my decision. I promise.
Yeah, I think the fact that Chowder and Scraggs at some point in this series could team up is pretty crazy, along with Frank Oz, Halo, and Dextros, as we saw in Game 7 or Game 5 last series to close it out. I just think that's so much firepower, and unless Buffalo gets an early lead, LA is they'll get an early lead, and I think whenever things are on the line, they'll trap their asses off and make it hard. But on the other side, Buffalo likes to get the puck deep, get their D involved. And last night you saw that give and go play behind the net. Mango, Ronald over to Metavas in front of the net. The puck was never on their stick more than half a seconds.
Either way, I know it's going to be fireworks, and hopefully they give us a game 7. And I know we had Halo in last night, we had Metavis in last night, and they both said they would prefer it not to go to 7. But I think both of these teams are just too good for it to not happen, and we got to have it. I mean, just for watching them all sweat and squirm for no other reason. And then we do. It looks like they're looting in right now. Puck drop is about to happen.
Yeah, while we're syncing here, who do you guys think is going to break the ice, for this game, for this series? Who's going to get the first one? The player.
Ronald. I think it'll be Ronald.
Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at Ronald as well, Ronald or Mango. They just were tremendous closing out that series against Carolina last night. If they keep any of that momentum, they're going to be rolling early.
Oh, what a pass from Whatwood to John Wayne.
Okay.
A spinning pass right across, making us all look like fools.
Yeah, what a pass. Right
the
on
commentator
time.
case.
Yeah.
Right on time to prove us very wrong.
Well, we shouldn't
What a play.
overlook the interception that Scraggs made, like right in the center ice. He ended up intercepting it, getting it out quick to Whatwood. He did a little spin pass over to John Wayne, and he was ready with the 1T. Absolutely crazy stuff.
Biz is still going full Buffalo here.
I think Biz is in. Yeah, I think he's got revenge on his mind. And I'm of the same opinion with Biz. I think Buffalo still gets it.
Buffalo's got to hope they're not going to have many more kind of egregious defensive zone turnovers like that. Either of these teams, when they get a chance like that off a D-zone turnover, something's going to happen. So neither of these teams are one you want to give a free chance to. Oh, my.
John Wayne split the D. Faked, what was it? Backhand went forehand.
I'm not even waiting. Yeah, I'm not even calling a third goal here. I'm just calling a time. I'm not even third goal. I'm not even waiting for the third goal to call a timeout here. I'm just calling a timeout and slowing things down. Because, like I said, things are going to get a lot more difficult for Buffalo once LA has this 2 to 3 goal lead.
Yeah, right, Yinzer. Are we looking for that trap to be in full effect now with an early 2-goal lead? It's okay if you don't want to answer.
What'd you say, Com?
I asked you if you were looking for that trap to be in full effect now with LA out to an early 2-goal lead.
Oh, yeah, dude. I'm excited to see it. It's a thing of beauty when Halo sets up the trap.
Oh, nice couple moves there.
Yeah.
Break into the zone.
Oh, big block there.
I'm going to let you guys do your thing. I'm just going to sit back and enjoy this game and answer whenever you guys at me.
Oh, well, we're never going to at you.
No, I don't mean like on the...
I know.
With your keyboard.
I was just being facetious. Nice take there by Memphis. Good pass up to Ronald, but Halo right there, cutting him off.
Not going to let you slide with that one. Lions is breaking out the big boy words for the Stanley Cup Finals.
Oh, yeah.
At the top of his game.
I've got a word a day calendar sitting in front of me. I'm just gonna start ripping pages off as I go along. Looks like that is gonna be an ice. LA just all over Buffalo right now. But we're only a little over half a period in, so plenty of time for Buffalo to get back into it. And then
so
just
2 icings in a row from Oblong Big D, definitely one of the names in the league. And I don't know, it looks like he's going to have to shore up his game a little bit. His turnover is leading to that first goal from John Wayne. And I mean, it's not easy for anyone to be faced with that LA pressure, but they're going to have to get it figured out here if they want to swing this game at all.
Definitely. Especially when you get to give up a goal that early, too. That momentum gets swung wildly. And it can be a lot to overcome.
Yeah, I mean, well over halfway through the first period here, and what did it say? They had 0 shots, 12 seconds time on attack?
Yeah.
So, yeah, when those errors are coming on the breakout, mean, it's going to be tough to fix.
Oh, we got a
Looking
power play
for-
for Buffalo. Here's a big
Or-
chance here to cut the deficit in half.
Yeah, you were saying the other night, actually, I think it was last night, you were like, Buffalo's power play is one of the better ones in the league, especially during playoffs.
Yeah. Like they were punishing us so bad. I think they converted, I want to say 2 out of 3 almost. Oh, what a pass and a goal. John Wayne throws it up to Twisted and he buries it. Looked like maybe 5-hole. John Wayne coming out on fire. That guy's crazy right now, man. He was a little quiet in the series before against Minnesota, but I think he was just saving it all for this round right now. At least that's what it looks like. 2 goals and a point. Or an assist, sorry.
He's channeling his inner Justin Williams right now.
A short-handed goal, man. That's a heartbreaker. Another offsides. Buffalo's just having trouble getting anything started right now. $30 left on this power play. I'm not even sure if they have a shot on this power play.
They don't have any shots at all to this point.
And the penalty
and it will
kill.
remain that way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, just not able to connect. Makes you wonder if maybe they didn't get a lot of warm-ups in, or maybe connection might be a little bad. You generally don't see them, their passes off as much as we see here. But that could also be all credit to LA. A big save there by Mo Bambino. And another. All right, that's good. Bambino getting his legs underneath him with a couple of big saves there. Oh, good take by Ronald. Halo closing it off, laying the body on him. Ooh, Metavis crushing him in the back. Oh, what a pass! And Ronald buries it. What a pass from Metavis, straight up the center of the ice. I didn't think it would get there, but it did. Right at the blue line, Ronald was able to skate up a little bit, took the shot, high corner.
He pulls a little toe drag off just to fool the goalie, make him think he's going the other side.
With
It's
0.1
short.
seconds. 0.1 seconds left. Well, maybe that'll get Buffalo started.
Yeah, that's a massive goal to have some kind of light at the end of the tunnel here for Buffalo. They didn't have anything really at all going up till that point. That was a huge play both by Metavis and Ronald to get the team rolling a little bit, get a push behind them.
Especially with 0.1 seconds left. Those end of period goals can turn momentum in a drastic way. 13 seconds time on attack, 1 shot, 1 goal. Well, Buffalo's efficient.
Absolutely right. The only 2 saves of that period for either team were made by Mo Bambino within a couple seconds of each other towards the end.
That big 1-T by Scraggs, and then Scraggs had that wrap.
Right. Very efficient, as you said.
All right, if they can get a goal for every 13 seconds time on attack, I think they might be okay.
You think that's the game plan in Buffalo?
Well,
Goal every 13 seconds?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll
sounds
see.
right.
We'll see if it's sustainable. Oh, nice pass from Metavis to Ronald and then back. I think it was Twisted that got the stick on it. I didn't catch if it was Halo or Twisted, but he wasn't able to get the shot off. Very high passing by both teams. 88 and 82%. Normally, when we're watching these games, most of the playoffs, it was about in the high 60s, maybe low 70s, the passing percentages. Oh, big block there by JT. It's just crazy to me. Like I know I said it the other game, but watching these guys in the finals in the Eastern and Western Conference Finals, like those, it's like the best players that we have in the league. Not all of them, but they're definitely up there, you know. And then just the way that they can feather, like forehand, backhand, manipulate the speed and space that they have to get everybody to either miss or get around them is just crazy. Like you can definitely see the skill difference, like from like the first rounds to where we are now in the Cup Finals.
Absolutely. Even those little things that the D-men do, where they just left trigger just enough so that they change their body positioning so you can't poke check them.
Hmm
Like those tiny things add up, especially when all the players are doing them.
Oh, Scragg's trying to get it down to John Wayne. Nice pick there by Oblong. Looks like Halo's resetting. And we're going to have an ice. Oh, no ice. And another offsides. And then looks like Durr said Buffalo was unable to get any warm-ups in. So that might explain a little bit of the rusty start that they had. Oh, nice take by JT. Wayne trying to get it up to Scraggs on the 2-on-2 break. Man, Halo is just closing off the blue line on Ronald. He's having a hard time carrying and getting across that blue line against Halo.
Mango's about to have a bit of a harder time too. I think he's injured after that hit by Twisted.
Oh, no.
And with Mango hurt, if he has like one of the lower body injuries, has no speed, it's gonna be a lot harder to speed by him. He'll probably
Oh,
pull off something shifty though.
yeah. All these guys are pretty shifty, though. It looks like his speed's pretty all right. Shot on net from about center ice. Good cover by Evoke. Probably don't want to throw it out when you have like Mango and Ronald bearing down on you. Oh, there's that hit you were talking about. Got crumpled, man.
And between Ronald and Halo, I'm wondering if Ronald is going to look to draw a boarding penalty or a hitting from behind penalty. Oh, hold on, I'll let you take
Scraggs.
this one.
Oh, Scraggs takes the pass
Oh,
between the face-off circles and splits the D all by himself. Breakaway. Scraggs has just been sitting there center ice. That's the second pass he's taken away. He ended up intercepting that first pass and getting a secondary assist. This time he keeps it himself. Goes coast to coast almost and gets a goal for himself. LA up 4-1. Do you think this is like adjustments can be made by Buffalo to end up changing the outcome for either this game or game 2? Or do you think it's just insurmountable, like skill differences or anything like that?
Well, it's far from insurmountable. I think the skill level between these two teams is similar, but the decision making on Buffalo's end has just been flawed at times, and it's come back to bite them pretty reliably. What with that pass that Scraggs just scored on that breakaway, or some other ones of failed breakouts. Some of that breakout really is going to have to be cleaned up. I don't know if positioning needs to be changed or just the thought process from the defense. But this can be, it's not insurmountable, but there is going to be a lot of work for the next game and for the rest of this one, of course, as well.
Definitely.
Yeah, I agree. Buffalo could literally walk down and then score 3 straight goals if they play to their strengths. They could do one of their set face-off plays, score on that. Like, they have a lot of weapons. I wouldn't. If I was Buffalo, they still should have confidence.
Yeah, they're here in the Cup Finals for a reason. They play good hockey. They played pretty good defense, and they've definitely had offense. So, Bambino was this close to getting a glove on it on that Scraggs breakaway. Well, Buffalo's efficiency shooting has gone from 100% to 25%, but they have increased their time on attack by what, like 900%? Went from 13 seconds to a minute 40.
Right, so that's some progress and getting more time on attack, opening up the game a little more. It's just really going to have to start with giving Mo Bambino something to work with here. He's not getting a ton of help. Some one-on-one chances, odd man rushes. Buffalo does definitely have a chance, like Squid was saying, on set face-off plays and something similar. They're still going to need to really clean it up in their own end, especially to get momentum for the next game, even if they don't rip off 3-1s here.
Yeah. I think Buffalo was ahead in the faceoffs. Oh, nice poke by Ronald. And the wrap saved by Evoke. I wasn't sure if he was going to get there, but he was. I should have known better than to question Evoke. There's a reason that guy's got all that hardware, all those cups. And then Zeramon in chat says Buffalo needs to take both tonight, running their top line against LA's second. Same situation as Minnesota against them because the second line is not taking 2 on LA's top line. Very insightful, Zeramon. Oh, nice poke by Mango. And we got Ronald with the take. Oh, and Halo closes the door again. Halo is all over Ronald. Oh, big glove save by Evoke. Oh, we got Wilksy in chat. Thanks for joining, and Optimus Crime. Both first-time chatters. Thank you very much for dropping in, guys. Glad to have you. Thank you, Optimus, for the follow. Appreciate you, buddy. Yeah, we haven't seen a lot of the trap, really. It's mostly, I don't know, man. They've been forechecking pretty well, and it's been working for them. They've been getting the interceptions and things that they need.
Yeah, that's true. It seems that LA here is just a really good team no matter what they do.
Who would have thought? Oh, yeah, Ronald got by Halo that time. Centering pass was not able to get through. What would with the breakup there? One thing I've noticed a big difference, and it's the difference in this game, is LA has been a lot more patient, like on their breakouts and everything. Like you've seen Halo, whenever he ends up getting it, he's even been at. Oh, we got a goal by Metavis, assisted by Ronald.
that was pretty much right on time for them
Mm-hmm.
to get something going here. If they ended up going to those last, say, 5-6 minutes, still down 3, it's going to be tough to get anything built up. But now feels like they're right back in it, at least on mine.
Yeah. Well, we saw LA in Game 5. They were down 1 with under a minute left. They scored 2 goals like in 40 game seconds. So it's not
Right.
it's not impossible to end up doing. I mean, we've seen it in this playoffs alone. But as I was saying, like the big difference so far is like we've seen Halo, like he's been almost at Buffalo's blue line when he gets the puck, and he'll just skate all the way back to his own zone to reset those breakouts. Arizona, LA has been a lot more patient and more deliberate with their passing, and it's resulted in fewer opportunities for Buffalo.
Absolutely, and I think that's
If-
why Buffalo's coming back a bit more in the third, is because I feel like LA hasn't been as patient at the blue line. They've been kind of just getting it in on zone entries that they were not doing earlier in the game. They were just, oh, there we go,
John
John Wayne
Wayne.
again with the howdy.
Oh my goodness, man. I think they might pay attention a little bit more to him in game 2. Not saying that they didn't, but you definitely your ears are perked up a bit for game 2 against a guy that just got a hat trick on you.
Absolutely.
Got about wasn't able to get a shot off, ended up losing it right in front of the goal. Good cover by Bambino. Got just a little over 6 minutes left. The score is 5-2 LA. Halo, just every time on Ronald. Do you think Ronald starts seeing ghosts maybe whenever he's approaching the blue line next?
Not sure if he's seeing ghosts. I know he's seeing a lot of the ice surface and a lot of the boards.
Seeing a lot of stars.
Right. If you're seeing double, anything like that, that's definitely going to be key with both these lines running again for the next game, unless something changes and someone takes a penalty. That matchup between Ronald and Halo, you know how much is going to run through Ronald on that Buffalo side. So if Halo keeps shutting him down to that degree.
And another by John Wayne. The guy's on fire, man.
John Wayne coming up clutch.
I think the biggest thing is LA's getting their D involved and Buffalo's not. If I was Buffalo, I'd dump the puck high and get some crazy bounces, maybe onto your stick, and then try to get some shots on.
Well, you got to try something, right? Oh, there we go. Big glove save by Bambino. I don't think Bambino's going to be wanting to watch any like classic Western films for a while.
Yeah, I hope he wasn't a fan of those. This night, maybe the series will ruin all that for him.
Got to start calling John Wayne the Duke. That's his name from now on. I'm going to call him the Duke.
Yeah, why not? He's earned it.
Well, you got 4 goals in Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Finals. You better get a nickname. We got 50 seconds left in Game 1. LA in control this entire game. Basically, pretty much from the start, up 6-2. Do you think maybe Game 2 they... Oh, Scraggs. Oh, what a poke by Oblong. There's a 2-on-1 there, and Oblong was able to get back and get a stick on it in front of Scraggs. Do you guys think they try to run it more through, maybe have Mango handle the puck a little bit more than Ronald in game 2?
Yeah, I think they got to make that kind of adjustment early. The way it's going, if they keep trying to run it through Ronald and keep having him get shut down or laid out, whatever it might be, by Halo, it's just not a lot they're going to get done. And
Yeah.
Mango is a very capable puck carrier, so I would be looking for that. Right.
Well, we also saw Biz. Was it game 4 against Minnesota? Biz was over on Twisted's side. He ended up having that huge game, had like a hat trick or 4 goals, and then LA in game 5 ended up making that adjustment where they flip flopped Halo and Twisted, and then Halo was on Biz's side, and Biz was very quiet that next game. That might have been game 3 when they switched game 4. I think Biz had the big game 3. Yeah, big comeback here, Buffalo. We want 7. We want the series to go to 7, buddies.
Right. So if you're in that room, Lions, what are you telling Buffalo?
Don't tilt, man. You're not gonna win the entire series in this next game. You're not gonna lose the entire series in this next game. Just don't try and do too much. That's when you usually make like the big mistakes. Is when you try to do a little too much. You get out of position. Uh, and it just ends up costing like way more. Like you try to do a little bit more, puts you out of position, so somebody else has to try and make up for it. So you doing too much makes everybody else have to do just a little bit more. So just stay within yourselves, trust what got you here, and you guys will be fine.
Yeah, absolutely right. Yinzer is familiar with me saying this, not playing hero ball. Can't play hero ball and try to put the team on your back. Both teams are full of good players, so for one guy to maybe try to go above everyone else and do everything, yeah, it's just not going to work out. Teams are here because they're full of good guys who can each play their role and lock down their assignment very efficiently.
Yeah, I'd say the biggest thing in these types of series is, hey, we got our butts beat game 1. Let's go out there and move the puck quicker, get everybody involved, and make it harder on the defense. So then LA can't just do whatever they want. I think Buffalo takes this game 4-3.
Yeah, I see Buffalo making good adjustments. I mean, they're too good of a team not to. But you can say the same thing as with LA. I don't see them necessarily getting complacent or happy, with just one win. And I think it'll be a 1-goal game as well. But I definitely think Buffalo can end up taking it and evening the series out. And then it's going to be, 3 days until we have games 3 and 4. So it's a lot of time to think about it if you go down 2-0.
For sure. I just think, like I said from the beginning, why I thought LA would win. I don't know how much Oblong Big D plays with these guys, but it just seems like they're missing like one guy on defense. In this series would be a little bit different because JT is always a beauty, but it just seems something's off.
I don't think I've seen Oblong. It could just be slipping my mind because whenever I'm going through doing these playoff streams, I see like every single line. So I mean, it's entirely possible that one name ends up slipping past me, but I don't believe I've seen his name too much in the lineups. So that's something that's possible as well. Just like a new piece, like availability has been like a huge thing in the playoffs, just because it's been the accelerated playoffs. Since normally you would end up having one series a week, and you're having 1 and 2 series each week, and it's just nonstop. So players' availability have come up huge. And granted, it's not an excuse for anybody. I mean, everybody's playing under the same rules, and they're having to do the same thing as everybody else.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Oblong only has 4 games played in this playoffs so far, and he's only had 7 on the season. So I think it was definitely an availability issue. 'Cause they have him playing offside as well.
Well, Kim, you got a line like LA that plays with each other, like even when they're not in 6HL2. It's a tall order for anybody.
I think it was Game 6 last series. It was actually switched. JT was on lefty. Actually, I think it was Game 5. Oblong was on right D, and I think they figured out like, hey, at least we got to put one of these guys in the right position.
Fireworks of Game 2 coming up. Let's see if Buffalo can end up getting to a quick start here, just like LA did in Game 1.
This first period is going to be huge.
Mm-hmm.
I could see Buffalo coming out, hounding LA really early. Maybe they get one probably by the end of the first, but LA weathers the storm, and I think LA takes this one. I'm going to say 3-1.
Oh. Sorry to hear about that, Wilksy. Wilksy let us know that they lost a guy with a familiar gamer tag to his, and the lineup changes were made mid-playoffs. It's always rough whenever something like that happens. I hope it's nothing that's too bad and something that's, just like being too busy, And there we go, laying the body already, Oblong is.
Yeah, it's big for Buffalo for him to get rolling early in this game, get some confidence back up. And in this game, too, here, I'm not going to bother asking who you guys think is going to score first in case John Wayne takes it into his own hands again and proves us wrong.
It's the Duke.
There you go.
Oh, Twisted was able to get back and cover for Halo. Ronald was able to get by him. Ended up curling up on the goalie after he skated around, and Twisted took a good line and got a poke on it. I do believe Mangoes is ill as well. Oh, there, no.
That's right. Mangos has been playing Michael Jordan flu games for the past 2 weeks.
5-minute major on Halo. Ronald baited him in. Oh my goodness, that is huge. A 5-minute major. They've got to get at least 1 or 2 goals here just to build like some confidence.
Just like Comrade said in the first game, Ronald's going to come down, bait him in to take a boarding penalty.
Yeah, I was thinking about mentioning it. Didn't want to do it too much more back padding after last night. But thanks for doing it for me, Squid. Ever the teammate.
Absolutely. LA did get a shorty last, so
Yeah, they did their third goal. Their third
looking for a
goal
power kill.
was a shorty by Twisted. And there it is. Metavis fighting through, keeping possession of the puck, passing to Mango, buries the short side. There we go. There's one. I think they have about 3 minutes left. Yeah, 3:30 left on the power play. They keep that clip up, might be able to get 1 or 2 more goals in here. Oh, what a pass! Ronald fans on it, and it slides across the crease and hits the post still. Oh my goodness.
Look at this. Speaking of the flu game, Mango Jordan here might be putting on a performance. That first goal,
Mm-hmm.
he can get his guys back in this and split.
Big save by Evoke. Mango had all the space and all the room on Evoke, and Evoke was able to just become a wall. You can definitely see the effect that Halo's had on Ronald. Just the ease that Ronald's been able to enter the zone with Halo off the ice. It's night and day. 128 left on the power play for Buffalo. Oh, what happened? I'm guessing LA took a timeout to get energy. If I had to guess, that's what I would think.
Yeah, it seems to be it.
If LA can end up killing this off and getting a goal, that timeout will be huge. But if Buffalo can end up getting another goal here and having LA burn that timeout early, that could also be really big. Buffalo able to get their okay. Yeah, they were listening to you. They're starting to get their demon involved in here. Oh, good big clear there. 30
As
seconds
this,
left.
Sorry, as this penalty starts to wind down here, I'm wondering if when Halo gets back out, he backs off a little bit on Ronald, giving him more space to enter. If he gets timid at all after taking a 5, I don't think it's entirely likely because we all know Halo's got a lot of playoff experience. He's a very steady player. I don't think something like that would make him back off. But I wonder if he is going to give Ronald a little bit more space after getting punished for it.
It's something that you think he would definitely be in his mind, right?
Right, that he's going to be maybe a little more careful, but still having to balance that with not giving him enough space to get going properly.
Mm-hmm. And Oblong absolutely dusted Twisted along the boards there. Ronald stepping up on with a big poke check on Halo. And is Ronald hurt there? Looks like Halo popped him again. I don't think he was injured. I think it was just after the play, so he was laying there.
Yeah, I think he was taking a nap that time is all.
Oh, big poke there from behind by Ronald, but Twisted was able to pick it up. Oh, Ronald ended up going inside, faking boards, and threw it up to Mango. Was almost there, but Twisted got the stick on it. What a grab by Twisted. Oh, okay. Now Ronald's hurt.
And wasn't able to turn around in time to draw a penalty there.
Oh! That was a great pass and a great save by Bambino.
Wow.
Welcome. I don't think that Halo is going to be playing a bit more timid after those massive hits again.
It doesn't appear that way.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he's rattled by it at all. If Ronald got a little more turn as he was going into the boards just a moment ago, might have been another penalty, but Halo's clearly not shy about it still. That's a good look for LA.
I'm surprised they haven't been trying to run through Mango more. Oh, what a poke by Metavis. Gets it up to Ronald for the breakaway. Twisted got back again. Holy cow, man. Twisted has been taking great lines to get back to the goalie. He's gotten sticks almost every time. And we head into the, third? Yeah.
That was first intermission there.
Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, we head into the second. Buffalo up 1-0. LA definitely letting the bodies fly.
As we look at the stats here, no surprise, another low shooting affair. Whoever's streaming clicked off it pretty quick, but Metaverse. But yeah, 4-2 in shots, and LA started to get something on as that period ended. They had an absolute A+ chance off the 1T on the left side. Was that John Wayne who had that shot?
Yeah, it was Scraggs that ended up getting that pass right on his stick too. Bambino just able to get a toe on it. That's all he needed.
Right. So the opportunities are definitely there for both teams. They're both well and truly warmed up now, despite anything that might have happened before game one.
And Halo. Saying howdy to Ronald again. Oh, big pass and a big 1T from Ronald. Evoke able to be all over it. Face-offs going LA's favor. Now 6-4 in the dot. Nice break up there by JT. Oh, what a spin pass. Not able to get through the mess in front of the net, though. I'd say, if anything, Halo's been doubling down since the 5-minute penalty. He kind of went out of his way to hit Ronald behind the blue line there.
Yeah, I stand corrected, tell you what.
There he is again, and Ronald is injured.
I was going to say there's only really one way to guard Ronald. That's either two ways: keep him outside or just keep hurting him, hitting him. Honestly, same with Mangoes. But what he's not doing is getting rid of the puck before he gets hit. Therefore, he's not able to get it low or to another open player. Because Halo is now out of the play at that point.
Yeah, he's done it a couple of times, but and they go back to Ronald right after they get across the blue line.
Something Halo is doing very well, where he's closing Ronald off at the exact right time, and with a really skilled winger like Mango or Ronald, a lot of the time they might think, I can get past this guy, I can make a move on him just barely to squeeze through, and Halo's closing on him right as that thought crosses Ronald's mind, not giving him enough time to do it.
We got Mango getting up. There we go, getting some nice cycle going by Buffalo. No, he's trying to bait him. And he did. He just saw him standing there just waiting for one of the two to come hit him. He ended up going up the boards a little more, and Halo finally bit. Halo going back to his box. The box of shame. He's probably got 15 hits at this point, so... Mango carrying, trying to get it out to Metavis in front of the net, unable to get it through. 50 seconds left on the power play now. Oh, what a poke. 2 pokes by John Wayne to get it from Mango in that corner down there. Oh, what a shot by Metavis. Big save by Evoke. Another big save from Evoke on JT's shot from the point. And we have a penalty kill. Halo resetting, taking his time. Oh, another big hit by Halo. Right behind the net on Ronald. Oh, hip check by Mango. Unable to connect with Metavis, though. We got 3:34 left in the second. If you guys are LA, what do you guys need to do to get back in this game tied up?
I think it's a tough question. Buffalo's doing really well to shut them down right now. It's kind of night and day compared to the first game. Breakout's a lot more smooth. Oh, what a save. Kind of weird animation.
With another interception, almost able to turn it into a breakaway again. Sorry, go ahead.
That's something. No problem. That's something that definitely doesn't hurt trying to get back into the game. Keep intercepting passes at center ice for breakaways. It probably helps out a little bit.
No,
But yeah, continuing to pressure that breakout. All that.
Yeah, I would definitely agree with you there. Scraggs was able to turn. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I think LA's working it down low pretty well, but I'd just throw a bit more in front, try to do a little bit of a wraparound or so. Just get those really EA type goals, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Get the little bounce out, get a rebound, something like that. It's always the ones that you're not expecting to go in that go in these types of games.
It's always the little trickle pucks that ended up doing it for me when I was in net. Like the slow moving ones that end up like barely squeaking through and you're like going the opposite direction. You see it coming, slow motion, there's nothing you can do to get back.
Yep. Or those heat seekers where it hits the goalie. It just gives them a bad animation.
LA with 16 hits. At least 8 of them have to be Halo. At least.
Dude, I think he has like 15.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Here's your stat comparison for the game. LA has 2 shots right now. It's the same amount of Ronald injuries to this point in the game.
Oh. So
I don't know what that tells you about the game plan.
So does that mean every time they get a shot, they get an injured Ronald, or they only get a shot after they injure Ronald?
We would have to do some more in-depth analysis to figure that one out. Might find out soon enough.
That's a bomb rad stat if I've ever heard one.
Oh, they got a shot, so let's see if Ronald gets injured before LA can get another shot, and we'll find out.
Yeah. Let's see if the correlation continues. if that's a way they can win the game, match every shot with a Ronald injury.
If that's requirements that they have to get another shot, if I'm Ronald, I'm just hiding behind my own net. The rest of the game, I'm just hanging out back there.
Yeah, and Halo's, if that is a requirement, Halo's going about it the right way.
Yeah.
Certainly getting a lot of chances.
The big save there by Evoke. I don't think enough can be said about goalies of Evoke's caliber. Those guys that can steal you games. No matter what, they always show up. They're always steady. You never see the guy get blown out. Oh, we got another shot without a Ronald injury. So
yeah, my stack got blown out of the water. Good luck for LA, though.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Ronald cannot hide behind his own net from now on. Oh! Big save by Bambino. What a pass from John Wayne over to Scraggs. And Bambino able to get over and make the save.
You see that bouncing puck after Scraggs' shot. That's what LA is going to have to be looking for here. You see how that puck was near Bambino's skate, almost could have found its way in if LA was lucky enough. I imagine they're going to be looking for more chances like that.
Oh, backhand shot. Oh! Backhand shot by Mango gets through onto Evo. Metavis was able to pick it up and throw it in backhand as well. What a goal.
Kind of like what Squid was talking about. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was Twisted and Halo were right there with Metavis.
Yeah, I mean, like Squid was saying, it's some of the ones you don't expect. You throw a backhand on with heavy traffic from the slot, ends up on your teammate's stick and in the net.
Starting to see LA put it on the net more. Not trying to get it around and get fancy. Just get it on net. That was a low shot there. Good save and cover by Bambino. Nice poke by Metavis there. Oh, Ronald wasn't able to pick up the puck. He could have been gone, but he drew a penalty instead. Buffalo on the power play. 12:27 left in the third. Buffalo up 2-0. And there it is. Shot low by Ronald. Rebound finish by Mango. Power play converted. Buffalo up 3-0. Oh, big body moose coming off the top rope in chat. Hey, big body moose. How you doing, buddy? Ronald gets on the board. Mango with the primary. Let's go, buddies. Even on that, Halo was right on his backside. Ronald's got to feel good he got by on that one. And we're going to have an icing. 11 minutes left. We've seen LA score 2 goals in under a minute. If they can replicate that, then they give themselves a fighting chance with a little over half of the third period left.
Yeah, these games are making it really hard to take any guess at who's going to win this series.
Halo could not resist laying the hit on Ronald.
Halo with 9 Kims to this point in the game.
Ooh. That's not going to put your team in a good spot for success. And there it is.
You have to agree with that.
We saw it the other night with Mangoes off the tie up passing to Ronald. They went the other way this time. Tie up, Ronald came in, one touch pass over to Mango. Halo was not in the box very long.
Right back on the ice to try to get his guys back into the game.
Yep.
Another goal from Flu Game Mango. What a showing.
Guy is crazy. Oh, nice little toe track there. Big save by Evoke. I don't know how he did it. It's stuff like that that's just great. I don't have like winger thumbs, so when I see it, I'm just in awe. Oh, John Wayne. The Duke was able to bury it short side on Bambino. The shutout is over. LA Kings on the board. 5-1. Oh, Mango got twisted, turned around, able to get the inside shot, or inside slot. Pass over to Ronald, 1T, Evoke with the big save. Halo carrying the puck. Big poke by Metavis. Oh, big shot by Metavis, big save by Evoke, short side. Oh, Ronald. Yeah, I think it goes back to I don't remember which. It might have been Borker or Yins, maybe Squid. One of the three of you ended up saying the difference in game one was LA had their demon more involved than Buffalo did. We definitely seen a lot more involvement from Buffalo's demon here with the cycle and everything else in the offense, and it's made a huge difference.
Credit for that one does go to Big Yinzer. That was
Oh,
his comment.
I guess a blind squirrel can find a nut once too, right?
Haven't heard from him in a while, so I think he'll get away with that comment.
Okay, it wasn't Halo going in the box this time. We got
As
50
we wind this
seconds.
game down. Oh shit! I
Yeah,
just whoops, jumped right on each other.
no, you're good.
Okay, so I was just gonna say as we were winding this game down here. I don't know about you guys. I was not expecting either game to be this high scoring. 5 goals, 6 goals.
Or
Kind of a
is
surprise for a series with teams that are this good on defense.
yeah, or this lopsided. You know what I mean? I could see
Right.
six
Yeah.
goals total, but I never saw it like each team winning by like 3, 4 plus goals.
Yeah. No doubt to have two
Dude, I
yeah,
think the
lopsided
difference.
games back
I
to
think
back.
the difference in games 3 and 4 is Buffalo just threw their big dogs out and split. So if LA can come out and beat the second line twice, they're in a good shape, just like they were against Minnesota.
Definitely good point. We got Woodsy with a goal there. Trying to make the score a little bit more respectable with 16.8 seconds left. And it was another shorty. So that's 2 shorthanded goals that LA was able to get in games 1 and 2 tonight, 1 in each.
So when the next games in this series are going to pick up next week, Tuesday, correct?
Mm-hmm.
At that point, do you think there's any momentum that can be carried on from this game to here all the way till Tuesday? Or is it kind of more of a fresh start for both teams?
I would think that Buffalo. I don't know. I think LA would feel a little bit more confident, kind of going back to what he said, since their second line ended up able to split with the top line of Buffalo. But like as far as like staying hot, I think that depends entirely on like how many games they're able to play with each other and everything else. I think if anything, it's just mainly like a confidence like change. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially with a long 3-day weekend.
Yeah, it depends who gets the most lit on their weekend.
Wow, what games? What games, man? Like I did not expect either of those games to go the way they did. Absolutely, it was a lot of fun to watch though. Like fireworks from both sides. Fireworks from LA, from the Duke, John Wayne in game one with what, 4 goals? He had 4 goals? I know he at least had a hattie.
I believe so.
And then we had Mango just exploding in game two. Metavis as well. And then Ronald was able to finally shake Halo long enough while he was in the box to get a goal as well. Yeah, Halo was all over Ronald.
Yeah, that was a grind. Ronald's got however many head injuries to show for it, but he fought it out and got the win.
It's a good thing it's sim hockey, and they he he's got his sim character has like a 3-day weekend to recover. Well, I guess 4 because he wouldn't be able to play in Tuesday night's games. So his character's got 4 days to recoup and get ready to face him again.
Yeah, it's a good thing that that we're about to be on the next game because his Ronald's sim guy is gonna have to go through some lengthy concussion protocol after this series, regardless of the outcome.
Yeah. This is definitely a lot of fun. Hey, Squid, you still here?
Yep.
What'd you think about the games tonight, buddy?
I think Buffalo popped off in the second one. I like how Mangos and Ronald kind of took over. Both great players. Their D really locked it down a lot better in the second. Buffalo's got to get some confidence from that. And the zone entries by LA just weren't there in the second game. They weren't as patient with it. If they go back to that, I think they could clamp down a little bit better.
My prediction is LA 3-1 after tomorrow night or Tuesday night. But I hope for a split.
I don't know. Fancy's got a hot stick, man. Last game Fancy Duck played, he had a Hattie. Exploded. Came up big. It was game 5, right? I want to say game 5. Against Carolina's top line. So that second line ended up coming up big game 5 for Buffalo. I think they got one more big game in them, at least. I'm hoping for another 2-2 split after Tuesday night.
Absolutely. I kind of just want the finals to go for as long as possible, you know? See the two of the best teams just going at it for as long as possible.
Yeah, can we make it a best of 13? Is everybody okay with that?
I was gonna say best of 11, but best of 13 is better. Yeah.
Well, yeah,
we'll go all next week.
You got to win 7 games. So best of 13
wins the series.
Exactly.
Got to win 7 in a row.
Oh, oof. I think some people might be tired of seeing each other. Somebody might not like seeing number 44 over on their side of the ice anymore.
You gotta win by 2, just like in tennis.
Oh my goodness, could you imagine? Well, it wouldn't have been any issues tonight, which I would have never seen coming. But I can definitely see that. I don't think there'll be scores like this going forward. I think it'll be a lot tighter games. Like I wouldn't be surprised if somebody wins a game by 2 points, but I don't really see them winning by 4 and 5 points again. You know what I mean?
Yep. I think both teams lock it up a bit more going forward.
Well,
right. Even though they've been able to see they'll be seeing different lines on Tuesday, of course, but both teams were able to feel each other out a little bit, make their mistakes, and adjust come Tuesday and the rest of the series.
Definitely. Well, I'm real excited. Tuesday cannot come fast enough. I do know Monday is Columbus Day for us. I'm pretty sure, and it's Canadian Thanksgiving. So I hope everybody up in Canada gets to. Guys, they have turkey up there for Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah, we do.
Okay. I hope everybody gets a big fat turkey, and it's absolutely amazing. I have to wait another month and a half for my freaking turkey. It's not fair.
Just celebrate Canadian Thanksgiving anyway, you know?
I don't know if I have enough
2.
time. Don't you get the thought for a couple of days?
Turkey and chow.
Yeah. Well, maybe I'll go to the deli and have them slice me up some turkey. Have some turkey sandwiches.
Exactly. That's all you need.
Alrighty, buds. Well, I think we're about to wrap it up. Squid, you got any final thoughts?
Not really anything of substance. Just looking forward to the rest of the series.
I am too. How about you, Borker?
Kind of same as Squid, nothing major. Just looking forward to the rest of the series, and pleasure to be in the booth with the Penguins. What was it, season 9 management team?
Oh yeah, we'll run it back soon enough.
Let's go, Philly! Yeah. Whoa!
And thanks again, Lions, for having me in.
I appreciate you guys.
Fun games.
How about you, Yins? You got anything rattling around up there, buddy?
Yeah, I'm just challenging that Buffalo second line to come out here and beat the more consistent LA first line. But we'll see.
All righty. Well,
And go Pens.
go Philly. Yeah. I definitely appreciate you guys dropping in. I appreciate everybody that played tonight, everybody that streamed for us, everybody that dropped in and watched it with us, league management as well. We will continue coverage on Tuesday, games 3 and 4, LA versus Buffalo. The series is tied 1-1. I want to thank everybody and hope everyone has a great Columbus Day or Canadian Thanksgiving. Have a great night, guys.
Thanks.
You too, buddy.